Hey everybody, welcome back to the VMPPerformance YouTube channel. I'm Justin. I'm here on the dyno with Project Snowbird, our 2020 Shelby GT500 that we've partnered with Jokerz Performance on. As you saw from the last video, we converted it over to E85. We were planning to head to the track, but the event got rained out that day. So we took some time and I have been dynoing the car a lot and learning a lot of different things. But let me show you what kind of power we're making. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we are making 900 rear wheel horsepower and 665 rear wheel torque. Only 20 degrees of timing on E85. I'm extremely excited with that result. This is a ported stock blower by Jokerz Performance and Late Model Throttle, an upper pulley, a VMP throttle body, a JLT cold air, and completely stock exhaust. And this thing's just doing it. Of course, the fuel system, the injectors are upgraded, and we do have VMP fuel pump boosters on it, so that's how we're running E85 with 16, 17, 18 pounds of boost. I'm gonna get back in the car, make some dyno pulls, and I'll get back to you with the results. We'll see if we can make more than 900 rear wheel horsepower, or more than likely just kind of dial and refine that 900 rear wheel horsepower some more. All right, we're in the car, we got everything hooked up. I got the car in manual mode, locked in 4th gear. This is Michelle, another one of the tuners at VMP.
Hello everyone. We're
gonna make a run and see what we can learn. Not bad. We made 897 rear wheel horsepower with a pulley change. So we actually just swapped on a larger supercharger pulley, a 2.75 inch upper, and that would actually lower our boost about a pound, pound and a half. I can check the data logs and see how much. For what it's worth, once you go to these GripTech upper pulleys, the swap is pretty easy. We pull off the coolant bottle, take out the, how many bolts were there?
6, 7.
There's I think it's more than that on the GripTech setup. They're these little tiny M5 bolts, but they do what they need to do. And take those out, undo the belt, swap on the pulley, throw it back together. Here we are. Much easier than the process of going from stock to a modified pulley and hub system. We really didn't lose much boost. Only about a pound, and most of it seemed to be down in the mid-range. Basically, the reason that I made this change is we're so corked up with factory exhaust on this car that I did not like how everything was working and how much fuel we were pouring into it to maintain cap protection and everything else. So I wanted to just see what happens if we reduce the boost. Sometimes it's not always about running a ton of boost, but about running the right amount of boost for the setup. We're gonna pour over these data logs, see what we can learn, and make another pull. Okay, so on pull 56, the one that we just did, we made 904 rear wheel horsepower and 638 rear wheel torque. That's a really good, strong number. And we actually went up in pulley size to reduce the boost. That's why we saw a drop in torque, but we did not see a drop in horsepower. It's kind of an interesting result. It tells us a lot about the total system and the restriction. I think we could have potentially hit the limit of the stock exhaust. Now, so that being said, we don't expect our peak horsepower number to change a whole lot. But I did make some changes to the timing curve. I'm going to see if at this lower boost level, I can get my torque number back up through timing and kind of give us the same end result with really less boost and less heat. This car does still have the stock intercooler brick. If you go back to one of our track attack videos where we took the Predator engine and we pushed it really hard with a lower pulley, heat did start to become an issue. We're seeing that a little bit on Project Snowbird, but we haven't been really aggressive with boost and pulley size yet, so it's been completely manageable, but it's something that we know is coming when we start to lean on it with boost. So, you know, combined with the intercooler, the stock exhaust, we're just not pushing this thing incredibly hard yet at this point. I'm gonna make a pull and see what it does with the timing changes. shot, Michelle.
Beautiful.
So we made 900 rear wheel horsepower again, and we made 655 rear wheel torque. Let me see where that puts us with our baseline earlier today with the 2.65 inch upper. There's a tiny bit more torque in that one spot, but we're pretty much overlaying torque with just a more aggressive timing curve, and we're making the same peak horsepower. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at the data. Super clean data. The curve's doing what I want it to do. We're controlling timing for air temp and air fuel and everything else. And we're giving ourselves a really nice, smooth dyno curve, which we'll throw that up on the screen for you again. I think we need to end this on a great note.
Great note.
So next, we're gonna take it to the track and see what it does. This is certainly a big difference over the 675 rear wheel horsepower that Rebecca raced it with last. That's a real big difference.
Overwhelming.
Yeah. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share to see what we do next with Project Snowbird. Put some links below. Check out the partners on Project Snowbird. This has got the new JLT Cold Air on it. We'll throw up a link to them, and we'll see you next time.